Hello everyone, finally I'm back actually with another pickups video. I know I haven't done one of those videos for a while. I was showcasing a few videos here and there with my pickups of some statues and some collectible figures, but nothing like fully devoted gaming related stuff. So I'm going to change that now because it's been like 4 months since the last pickup video I've done. So anyway, without any further ado, I don't want to waste too much of your time, let's go into the games. My first game is gonna be my only 3DS game that I bought is Zelda Triforce Heroes, which was, I found it in a really cheap price because it's basically a multiplayer game. But since I didn't have it and it's a Zelda related game, so I decided to add it to my collection. Okay, now that just realized I only have Switch games, but that's okay, we can deal with that. Okay, what I got is Star Ocean First Departure R, which is an action RPG. That was published by Limited Run. It's not one of my favorite series. I had a lot of fun with the PlayStation 1, so I will probably give it the go because this is right up around my alley. It's a kind of game that I can see myself enjoying, so that's why I added it to my collection. Also, I got Dark Deity 1 and 2, which it was published by Super Rare Games. That means a little bit exclusive, and it's basically strategy games, but they're like Fire Emblem, if that makes it easier for you to understand. It's a nice compilation of games that is very rare and obscure piece, so I said to myself, buy it. Anyway, I also got the Dragon Quest 7 Reimagined on my Nintendo Switch. This is also on the Nintendo Switch 2, but I decided to go with the Switch 1 version because the game is fully in the cartridge. I hate key cards, so I'm staying away from anything keycard related that you have to download basically the whole game just to be able to play it. You have to insert the cartridge to actually play it, which is like having a digital with all the physical troubles, carrying the cartridge, afraid not to lose it, etc. But this is a very quality game from Square Enix, and there were a little bit of controversial that is getting a little boring, but I think this game really has a lot of value, and I think it's the definitive way to play Dragon Quest 7. Anyway, I also got the Octopath Traveler 0, which is another game that has a Switch 2 version that it's in a keycard. And the funny story is that the store that I bought it, they sent it to me the Switch 2 version, and I had to go to the trouble of returning it and getting the proper one that I ordered. Anyway, besides that, this is an excellent game that has that HD 2D graphics that is very popular with Square Enix, how she handles the retro games. And I'm really fond of Octopath Traveler 0 because it has a very engaging story. Also, I got the Ys Memoir of Celceta, which is an action RPG from Falcom. And Falcom is basically quality. Everything they put out recently is full of quality, and I'm really enjoying that they're going back and giving a second life to their old properties and old franchises, because this is a very old game, and I'm happy that I added to my collection, and I'm happy actually that they included it in the remastered it for us to enjoy. You might notice I have a lot of RPGs. I'm very into RPGs and rich stories, Japanese art styles, like this one, for example, Tales of Berseria, which it was a PS4 and game that it was released, but they remastered it for the Switch and the PlayStation 5. There were complaints. I mean, why are you going and remaster a very recent game and not go back to your catalog and remaster something older? I understand their point of view, but since I've never played it, I think it was the ideal time for me to pick it up. Also, I got House of the Dead 2, which is a railway shooter. You're going through the predetermined route the game gives you. You're trying to save the survivors, trying to stay alive, of course, reload at the most ideal moments, and if you save some characters, they might give you a different route to explore a different part of the stage. Highly replayable, lots of fun, and the only negative thing I heard about this game is that it has a little bit of a weird color palette that is filling the whole game. Like it has this. I'll give you an example here. You understand what I'm saying. It has a very dull, greenish kind of color, and that I'm not sure if it ruins the game, but I would also prefer something more lively when it comes to color. Okay, I also got a Victory Hit Rally, which is an arcade racing game, and it has a lot of. It's very interesting because it has a lot of cartoony characters and graphics. I think it has a nice contrast with the serious and the simulation games we're getting these days, and so that's why I bought it, and because I found it in a cheap price as well. So this is also added to my collection. I also have to say thank you to whoever watches these videos, and sorry for my throat because the past few days I've been a little bit under the weather. So I'm recuperating now. I'm getting a lot better. My throat is a little bit sore sometimes. I also got Shovel Knight Dig, which is a spin-off of the popular indie game Shovel Knight. Shovel Knight was such an epic and amazing game, and they made a vertical platform game because Shovel Knight has a very distinct way to attack the opponent. Like a pogo stick, you jump onto your shovel and you're using it as a pogo stick. So they made like a vertical platforming game that you have to get to reach the bottom of that well, if that makes sense. So, but it's also a very popular game, and I didn't want to buy it digitally, but since Super Rare Games finally decided to make a physical version, I instantly found the opportunity and I bought it. Also, I got the Tomba 2, which is 2.5D platformer that was originally on the PlayStation 1. I also got the first one, and this is published by Limited Run, and it was a very fun game to play, even though I enjoyed a lot more the first one with the cartoony graphics. This one has more 3D graphics, I guess, The whole craze about the 3D graphics finally caught up with this franchise as well. So none of that is bad. It's perfectly playable and enjoyable. It just I prefer more 2D in my graphics. Now this is a UFO robot Grendizer, which is an anime mecha fighting game. Not exactly fighting game. You go into battles with your giant robots against others. This is as anime as you can get, and because I was used to watch this anime, I decided to go and buy it and to enjoy it. I also got the Snow Bros Wonderland. Snow Bros is a very popular arcade game that the 2D one. This is they give a 3D spin-off of the arcade experience. It's not as memorable, it's not as strategic as the first one. I added to my collection because I wanted to have the first one. I want to also include the second one. It's of course it's lots of fun when you're playing it with when you're playing co-op with a friend on the couch, and I probably enjoy it with my friend. On my own, I prefer playing RPGs, of course, and more story-driven games. I also got the Old School Rally. This is that was actually a pretty exciting game for me because it reminded me a lot of Sega Rally, Rage Racer, or Top Gear Rally from the Nintendo 64. It has a lot of, gives me a lot of vibes from these kind of games that you go on the trip with your car, you're trying to finish first. Really old school stuff, no hand holding, no predetermined route you have to take, everything you have to figure out on your own. And that's what I enjoyed about this one. You just go behind the wheel and do the best you think you can. I also got the Mega Man Star Force Legacy Collection, which is another game that Capcom keeps releasing their old catalog constantly and giving us these amazing compilations. And this is another one that is definitely right up my alley, and because it has full of retro games inside. And a very underrated series of games as well, the Star Force series. So definitely happy with this addition. Also, I got a limited run compilation that's Heretic and Hexen, which I'm more familiar with Hexen, but the Heretic was a prequel of Hexen, so it was a good thing they included it. So this is a first-person shooter, like Doom-like we used to call it, because they're actually using the Doom engine to make a more medieval environment with knight, wizards, and magic and stuff like that. I think the setting is nice. I think the setting is more fitting for me as well. And I was very nostalgic about Hexen, so I should give it a go. Also, I got the Darkest Dungeon 2. What can I say about this game? To be perfectly honest, I'm not a huge fan of this game. I'm the one to blame. The game is fine. Because I bought the first one, and since I found the second one in a really cheap price, I said, why not complete the duology of these two games? So I'm a bit guilty for buying this game and not feeling that I need it. Anyway, I also got Ys vs Trials in the Sky, which is a funny crossover that has the Ys characters with Trails characters. And this is basically a game that you battle, actually. And it's one of those Falcom games that comes out of nowhere. I think it was a PlayStation 3 game, if I'm not mistaken. But it's nice that and I think it was also a Japanese exclusive, but don't take my word for it. I'm not really sure. That's what I think I heard. So anyway, it's happy that we have it in English and in a more convenient way to play it. Plus, it has a lot of Japanese characters, the characters that I like and I'm familiar with the game, so I had to buy it. Also, I got the Neon Inferno, which is an amazing game. It has a lot of retro aesthetics, a lot of vibrant colors, and I think it's amazing. The graphics is fantastic. The controls and the sound is just perfect. And when I saw it, Limited Run was publishing it, I instantly went to their site and I ordered it, and I'm really happy to add it to my collection. And also got the Trails Beyond the Horizon. Now this is another RPG, as you would imagine, from Falcom again. Falcom been really going strong this generation, actually. And this is an action RPG that I haven't played it yet, because I'm already playing Trails in the Sky first chapter now. I'm about to finish it. And this is definitely right up my alley, and I will definitely give it a go soon. I also got this Switch 2 Pro Controller. I decided to go with the more thematical controller. I got the Resident Evil Requiem. It's a fine controller. It's a very comfortable controller. I still have my small gripes about the D-pad, so I don't know why they're not fixing it. Or I mean, they practically Nintendo invented the D-pads. I mean, why not trying to improve something instead of making it worse? Anyway, I also got a few Switch 2 versions of games as well. I got the Marvel Cosmic Invasion, which is a 2D brawler with Marvel characters. It's amazing. It's very fun, especially if you're playing it co-op with another friend. It's right up. It's one of those kind of games that I enjoy, and it's full of Marvel characters. What else do you need? Also got Mio, Memories in Orbit, which is a Metroidvania game that made a little bit of buzz because this developer decided to go with the cartridge, fully in the game fully in the cartridge, and having a very reasonable and approachable price, like 30 euros for a Switch 2 game fully in the cartridge is practically impossible to hear these days. So I decided to buy it and support the developers, because we want to see more these kind of games in the future as well. I also got the Sonic Racing Crossroad, the Switch 2 version, I guess. I installed this game on my Switch 1 and on my Switch 2, and the difference is mind-blowing, like 14 gigabytes of space difference. That's kind of the kind of numbers we're dealing with here, because if I have to download like 16 gigabytes of patches to play the game on my Switch 2, is there anything in the cartridge besides the basic game? Because I have my theory is I'm suspecting that the game only has the Switch 1 version, and you have to download the whole Switch 2 package from the internet so you can play it, because 16 gigabytes of data is insane. So I guess you can call it a Switch 2 game. Anyway, I enjoy Sonic games, but it bothers me what's exactly physical and what is not. Anyway, I also got the Indiana Jones Great Cycle. I got it on my Switch too, and I'm really excited about this game because it was previously released on PlayStation 5 and Xbox, but these DVDs were, or Blu-ray, whatever, those CDs were empty. They were just a key to download the whole game on your console and then play it. So I was so amazed when I heard that the full game is fully in the cartridge. So you might download a few patches here and there, but having the game in the cartridge is very important for me, and I feel I'm getting my money worth, you know, because I'm buying something, not just buying air. I don't know. So really happy, and when I finish Trails in the Sky, this is the game I'm gonna start playing afterwards. Anyway, that was the games. I also got these three legendary modern decks for Yu-Gi-Oh! I know I don't talk about Yu-Gi-Oh! A lot, and I'm not very competitive, but whenever that kind of product's being released, I like to support it and buy it because it gives you a lot of cards that is not very easily accessible, and they're getting really cheap that way. So anyway, I also got some Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Thank you for your time, and I hope you enjoyed it, showcasing the things that I bought. And hope you're all doing well, and I'll see you next time. Take care, guys.